Ever wondered how to transform your fitness dreams into reality in just 4 weeks? Well, buckle up, because we're about to embark on a journey that's going to take your fitness game to a whole new level. Imagine this for a second. You're in a car ready for a road trip, but you have no idea where you're going. You're just driving aimlessly, hoping to stumble upon a fantastic destination. Sounds a bit frustrating, right? Well, that's exactly what it's like when you dive headfirst into a fitness regimen without clear, measurable, and achievable goals. You might find yourself metaphorically driving in circles, burning fuel, and getting nowhere. The importance of setting fitness goals cannot be overstated. Without a target to aim for, you're just shooting in the dark, hoping to hit something. It's like trying to bake a cake without a recipe. Sure, you might end up with something edible, but it's not going to be the mouth-watering masterpiece you were hoping for. Setting clear fitness goals gives you a roadmap to success. It gives you a destination to aim for and a route to get there. It's like having a GPS system for your fitness journey. And just like any good GPS, it's not going to lead you astray. It's going to guide you turn by turn until you reach your fitness destination. Your fitness goal should be something specific, measurable, and achievable. Instead of saying, "I want to get fit," try saying, "I want to be able to run a mile in under 10 minutes." The latter is a clear, specific goal that you can measure your progress against, and it's achievable with hard work and dedication. Using a humorous analogy, think of setting unclear fitness goals as going on a blind date with a ghost. You're not sure what you're in for, and you'll likely end up feeling lost and confused. So, pick a specific fitness goal and let's mark it as the destination on your fitness journey map. It's time to stop driving in circles and start cruising down the highway to fitness success. Now that you've pinned down your destination, it's time to plan your route. Just as you wouldn't embark on a cross-country road trip without a map, you shouldn't start your fitness journey without a plan. Crafting a personalized fitness plan is like setting a GPS for your goals. It takes into account your current location or fitness level, your destination, your fitness goals, and plots the best route for you to get there. Now, let's get one thing straight. A good fitness plan isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. It should cater to your individual abilities, preferences, and lifestyle. For instance, if you're a night owl who hates running, scheduling early morning jogs probably isn't the best idea. Instead, you might opt for evening dance classes or late-night gym sessions. And speaking of gym sessions, here's a funny little anecdote for you. There was once a guy named Joe who decided to follow the exact same training routine as a professional athlete he admired. It was an intense, high-level workout involving heavy weightlifting, long-distance running, and an insane amount of sit-ups. Joe, who hadn't exercised since high school gym class, was determined to give it a go. You can probably guess what happened next. The day after his first workout, Joe woke up and found he could barely move. Every muscle in his body ached, and he was so sore that he had to roll out of bed. He even had to call in sick to work because he couldn't walk up the steps to his office. The moral of the story? Don't be like Joe. While it's great to be inspired by professional athletes, it's crucial to remember that they've spent years building up their fitness levels. Jumping into an advanced workout without proper preparation is like trying to run before you can walk. It's not only ineffective, but it can also lead to serious injuries. So, when planning your fitness journey, start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. Gradually increase the intensity and duration of your workouts as your fitness level improves. Remember, your fitness journey should be challenging, but it shouldn't land you in the hospital. We've all been there, veering off the path and losing sight of our goals. But how do we stay on track? Staying on track is like holding a compass in the wilderness. It's the guide that keeps you moving in the right direction. And in the world of fitness, this compass is your motivation. Now, how do we maintain this motivation? Let's discuss some strategies. First, let's talk about tracking progress. It's like the breadcrumbs Hansel and Gretel left in the forest to find their way back home. Except, in our case, these breadcrumbs are our benchmarks, our personal records, our before photos. They are the tangible proofs of our journey, reminding us how far we've come and fueling our determination to push forward. Next, let's celebrate the small victories. Did you manage to jog an extra 5 minutes today? Or perhaps you finally nailed that yoga pose you've been struggling with. Every step forward, no matter how small, is worth celebrating. It's like a mini pep rally in your honor, giving you a boost of confidence to tackle the next challenge. Now, let's get a bit comical. Think of your fitness journey as a TV series. If the storyline doesn't change, we lose interest, right? The same goes for our workouts. If you're always doing the same routines, it's like watching reruns of the same episode over and over again. Boring, isn't it? So, Let's spice things up. Try a new workout, experiment with different equipment, explore various fitness classes. Let's keep the plot of our fitness journey exciting, surprising, suspenseful, and sometimes even a little bit dramatic. Keeping our motivation high and our journey interesting is a continuous effort. But remember, the key to staying on track is to keep moving, keep pushing, and keep evolving. It's your fitness journey. You're the hero of this story. Keep the plot of your fitness journey exciting and you'll be hooked. Potholes, roadblocks, detours, no journey is without its obstacles. So how do we navigate through these fitness challenges? Let's dive right in. One of the most common obstacles? Time, or rather the perceived lack of it. We've all got the same 24 hours in a day, but sometimes it feels like we're trying to cram 48 hours worth of tasks into it. The solution? Schedule your workouts like you would any other important appointment. Prioritize them. And remember, a quick 15-minute workout can be just as effective as an hour-long session if you're focused and efficient. Next up, injuries. They're like that uninvited party guest who refuses to leave. They show up, wreak havoc, and leave you sitting on the sidelines. Now, I'm not a doctor, but I can tell you that the best way to handle injuries is to prevent them in the first place. Warm up properly, listen to your body, and don't push yourself too hard too fast. But if you do get injured, rest, recover, and seek professional advice. And then we have plateaus. Those frustrating periods where no matter how hard you work, you just can't seem to make any progress. It's like being stuck in a never-ending episode of Groundhog Day. Remember, plateaus are a normal part of any fitness journey. The key is to switch things up. Try a new workout, increase your intensity, or tweak your diet. And here's a little nugget of wisdom for you. Obstacles are just plot twists in your fitness journey, not road ends. They're opportunities to learn, adapt, and grow. So, whether it's a lack of time, an injury, or a plateau, remember that these obstacles aren't insurmountable. They're just challenges waiting to be overcome. And with each one you conquer, you'll come out stronger, more resilient, and one step closer to your fitness goal. With the right mindset, every obstacle can be a stepping stone towards your fitness goal. You've reached your destination. Now what? Well, now comes the fun part. It's time to celebrate. You've been working incredibly hard, breaking a sweat, and overcoming obstacles to reach your fitness goals. That, my friends, deserves a round of applause. So how exactly should you go about celebrating? Well, firstly, it's important to recognize the accomplishment itself. No matter how big or small, every step towards a healthier you is worth acknowledging. Whether you've managed to do 20 push-ups for the first time or you finally run that elusive 5-mile mark, it's all cause for celebration. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Does this mean I can finally have that fast food binge I've been dreaming about? Well, not quite. While it's important to treat yourself, you don't want to undo all the hard work you've put in. Instead, think about rewarding yourself in a way that supports your fitness journey. For instance, maybe it's time for a new pair of workout shoes. You know, the ones you've been eyeing up for weeks? Or perhaps you could spend a day at the spa, letting your muscles relax and rejuvenate. Or maybe you could take a weekend getaway to the mountains, where you can enjoy nature and stay active with some hiking or biking. The point is, your reward should be something that makes you feel good and keeps you motivated to maintain your healthy lifestyle. It's also important to remember that reaching your goal doesn't mean the journey is over. In fact, it's just the beginning. Fitness is a lifelong journey, and there's always a new goal to strive for. Maybe you want to lift heavier weights, run a longer distance, or try a new sport. Whatever it is, keep challenging yourself and pushing your boundaries. So, celebrate your success, set a new destination, and keep that fitness journey going.